The Temple Challenge Cup. Berkshire side, Newcastle University in royal blue and white. And on the Bucks side, University of York in light blue. I saw these crews boating actually 45 minutes ago, and it brought to mind what a long day it is when you're starting this late, and indeed what a multi-dimensional day it is in terms of performing for family, especially as young athletes like this. Mum and dad want a picture as you're getting in the boat, and at the same time you're thinking, hang on, I really want to be focused. It's a clash of smiles and scowls and determination, and just drinking the whole thing in. It's a vast experience for these student oarsmen.
Yeah, and I think it's also a really big learning curve for parents to understand what the interaction they can have with their sons or daughters, because they're so focused doing it, and they really, they probably don't have much of a sense of humour when they're about to go rowing.
You're right, they didn't.
So here the Newcastle 8 really aggressive off the start. Now that we're live, they're putting quite a few lengths onto the University of York. I mean, Newcastle is one of the high-performing clubs in the UK, one of the top university rowing sort of programs, coached by and supervised by Angelo Savarino, and here they are, doing a good job with this race.
Angelo Savarino comes highly recommended. He came to Newcastle in 2005 from the Italian National Rowing Centre, and over the course of 10, 12, 13 years he's transformed them, as Adrian rightly says, into one of the most successful university clubs. He's gathered them a fantastic reputation. He himself is an award winner, and they, Newcastle, corporately are regular prize winners.
Yeah, and they're very well drilled here. You can see the crew, really powerful. I know Angelo drives a very hard training program. The traditional program of the Italians is a lot of intensity and a lot of mileage, and these athletes, along with their studies, really do have to train very hard, and proof is in the results just now.
Which makes it tough for York, who were second in the University 8s at Marlow Regatta. It's only the third time that York have qualified for Henley at all in the club's history, so great achievement for them, rowing as they do on the famous River Ouse, not far from York Racecourse on the Knavesmire there. A little way south of Newcastle, and in terms of this race, a few yards short of Newcastle.
And still, you look at the blade work of this York crew, they're down and they're rowing really well. But they're also giving away, on average, 10 kilos a man to this Newcastle crew, and that's a lot of power.
And that is a big weight differential, actually, and as you say, given that, they're staying alive.
Yeah, I wonder, looking at the bows of the York boat, there's a little flower. I wonder what sort of comedy there must be some story behind that, I'm sure.
The undecorated Newcastle boat, however, is certainly the quicker one. Near the back there of Harry Oliver in the bow. And Taylor, the cox, is exhorting them the last few strokes up to and beyond the line. University of York entering the picture now and having done themselves enormous credit given the calibre of the opposition they face, but it is Newcastle University who progress in the Temple Challenge Cup at the expense of the University of York.
Hey!